What comes to mind when you think of giant spiders? Perhaps you imagine the hefty tarantulas of South America or the enormous huntsman spiders of Australia and Asia. But what if there were something even bigger out there? A spider of such colossal size that it seems more like a creature straight out of a horror movie. I introduce you to the legend of the Fofi, a beast said to lurk in the deepest, darkest corners of the Congo. The Fofi, also known as the Congolese giant spider, is a creature shrouded in mystery and fear. The tales describe it as a spider so large, its legs span the width of a grown man's arms outstretched. Its body, covered in a brownish-gray fur, is said to be the size of a small dog. Its web, unlike any other, is spun into a funnel shape, a deadly trap for any creature unfortunate enough to stumble upon it. For generations, these stories have been passed down among the locals, a chilling reminder of what lurks within the dense foliage. But are these just tales spun by the fireside, or is there a grain of truth in them? Interestingly enough, there have been documented sightings and encounters with the Fofi. From explorers to scientists, many who have ventured into the Congo have returned with hair-raising stories of their brush with this gigantic arachnid. Yet, the existence of the Fofi remains an enigma. Despite the numerous accounts, there's a lack of solid evidence to prove that this giant spider is real. No photographs, no captured specimen, nothing but the whispered stories and the lingering fear of those who claim to have seen it. So, is it a mere myth, or does the Fofi exist? Are we dismissing the possibility too quickly? Or is there a monstrous spider hiding in the depths of the Congolese jungle, waiting for the moment to reveal itself? Let's embark on an expedition to find out. The legend of the Fofi awaits. Imagine a humid morning in Congo, a team of explorers, scientists, and security personnel ready for an expedition. The sun is just beginning to peek over the horizon, casting long shadows on the faces of our intrepid adventurers. Among them is Gretchen Weiss, a pharmaceutical scientist from Germany. Known for her analytical mind and relentless pursuit of knowledge, Gretchen is the brains behind this mission. She's accompanied by Stephen Hardy, an Australian botanist with a knack for finding the most elusive flora. Guiding them through the dense, verdant jungle is Frege, a Congolese jungle expert. Born and raised in the heart of the Congo, Frege knows the jungle like the back of his hand. His knowledge of the terrain and local wildlife is unparalleled, making him an invaluable asset to the team. Providing security for the expedition is a 6-man private security team led by the formidable Mark Meekins. A former U.S. Army Green Beret, Mark is no stranger to danger. His experience in hostile environments and strategic thinking ensures the team's safety through their journey. Their mission? To find a strange orchid believed to possess life-altering properties. Rumored to slow down aging, this elusive flower is hidden deep within the darkest corners of the Congo jungle. A prize worth the risks for our team of explorers. As they step into the heart of the jungle, the air thick with anticipation, they're met with the sounds of life all around them. The chirping of insects, the rustle of leaves, and the distant call of unknown creatures. The Congo, a place of mystery and danger, is their playground. As they venture deeper, they carry their resolve firmly, their minds filled with images of the elusive orchid. Their journey is fraught with challenges, but they are prepared. For science, for discovery, for the thrill of the unknown. Little did they know they were about to embark on a journey more thrilling than they had ever imagined. As they ventured deeper into the jungle, they were met with a chilling warning. The morning sun had barely risen when our group of explorers stumbled upon 4 locals. These weren't any ordinary locals. They were seasoned, hardened by the unforgiving wilderness, their faces etched with a lifetime of stories. They knew the jungle like the back of their hands, every tree, every path, every creature that lurked in the shadows. They were the jungle's custodians, its silent guardians. With a deep, rumbling voice, one of them issued a warning that sent a shiver down the spine of even the most hardened among the group. He spoke of a creature so fearsome that even the bravest of the jungle's inhabitants gave it a wide berth. The Fofi, a name that echoed ominously in the still morning air. A giant spider, he said, larger than anything they could imagine. A predator, lurking in the shadows, stalking its prey, striking when least expected. The locals painted a vivid picture. They spoke of its thick, silken web, a deadly trap for any creature unfortunate enough to stumble upon it. They described how the Fofi would strike, swift and lethal, wrapping its prey in its web, a fate worse than any nightmare. Two of the security men, hardened soldiers who had faced death in the line of duty, couldn't hide the fear in their eyes. Even the seasoned jungle guide, Freiji, seemed to be second-guessing the journey. But the scientists, driven by their insatiable curiosity, and the security team leader, Mark Meekins, a man known for his unyielding resolve, decided to press on. The locals gave them one final piece of advice if you see it. Back away immediately, avoid the funnel web, or you will become its prey. Their words hung heavy in the air as they faded into the dense foliage from where they had emerged. Despite the warning, the team decided to proceed. They were scientists after all, driven by curiosity more than fear. As the clock struck 1 p.m., they stumbled upon the plant they were looking for, but something else found them first. In the heart of the Congo, the team finally discovered the elusive orchid, its black and white petals shimmering in the dappled sunlight. But as they reached out to collect their samples, a scream echoed through the dense undergrowth, followed by a burst of gunfire. A chill swept over the group, their hearts pounding in their chests as they raced toward the source of the commotion. As they rounded a bend, a sight of pure horror met their eyes. One of their comrades, who had just moments ago broken away to answer nature's call, was now entangled in a thick, sticky web, a monstrous tarantula-like creature looming over him. The Fofi, the colossal spider of local legend, was real, and it was right in front of them. The team froze, their blood running cold as they watched the creature feast upon their companion. The spider was truly massive, its body dwarfing that of the man it was devouring, its 8 eyes glistening in the sunlight while its enormous fangs sunk into the cocooned body of the unfortunate security personnel. Panic ensued. The team leader, Mark Meekins, snapped into action, his military training kicking in. He ordered the others to open fire. The deafening sound of bullets flying filled the air. The creature screeched, rearing back as the bullets hit their mark. Just as they thought they were safe, another Fofi dropped from above, its huge body casting a shadow over the team as they scrambled to evade its attack. The gunfire resumed, the spider's lifeless body soon falling to the ground. They had come face to face with the legend itself, the Fofi. The group, shaken but alive, collected their fallen comrade and the samples they had come for and made their escape. The reality of the legend was far more terrifying than they could have ever imagined. They survived the encounter and lived to tell the tale, but the legend of the Fofi had forever etched itself into their minds. Back in civilization, the surviving members of the expedition were met with a mix of horror and disbelief. The horrifying account of their encounter with the colossal spider, the Fofi, spread like wildfire. It was a tale filled with dread and terror, a chilling reminder of what lurks in the untouched corners of our world. The locals, however, were unsurprised. They had known of the Fofi for generations. It was a part of their folklore, their stories whispered in hushed tones around the glow of the fire. They explained that the spider had remained undiscovered because it dwelled in the deepest, most inaccessible parts of the jungle. It was a creature of the shadows, a silent predator that preferred the seclusion of the dense jungle canopy. As the tale of the encounter spread, it caught the attention of spider specialists from around the world. One in particular, intrigued by the possibility of discovering a new species, decided to assemble a team. This specialist, armed with a wealth of knowledge about arachnids and a burning desire to uncover the truth, was determined to venture into the Congo's dark heart. The plan was to gather evidence of the Fofi's existence, or at the very least, shed more light on this elusive creature. The expedition was to be meticulously planned, with safety measures in place to ensure they did not meet the same fate as the previous group. It was a daunting task, but the allure of the unknown was far too enticing to resist. So, is the Fofi real or just a legend? The answer might be lurking in the deepest jungles of the Congo, waiting to be discovered. Each day brings us closer to finding the truth. Until then, the legend of the Fofi continues to captivate and terrify, a chilling testament to the mysteries that our world still holds.